over the tops of your wrists. And then you'll come on down, pressing it apart, bringing one leg up to tabletop, other leg comes up and holds. So you're going to find this stability. You're going to start to bring the legs, both the legs down as the arms reach away and try to imprint your belly button to the mat. And then slowly bring them back together. So try to get the most of your spine and most of your torso on the mat without tucking your pelvis. And bring it back in. So both very subtle, reaching away, pressing into that band, dipping the toes and bring it back in. And you have 4. Exhale, pull back, try to hug the mat with that belly button. 3, without tucking. And 2, this is actually a lot of work. Last one here. Meeting them at the center, taking the arms over towards the left side as the legs slightly go over to the other side, peel the hip back up. Taking it up and over, you bring it over and back up. And reach, and back to center, and reach. But go ahead and bring the palms facing the band, same thing. You'll bring the arms over and back up. Over and back up. Use those low abdominals. Find that off center, hug it back in. One more each side. And pull, last one. And take the knees into your chest, reach the band over it, hug it in for a moment. You'll take your knees back to the mat, reach the arms up and overhead. Separating your feet down, you're going to start to bring the arms towards your legs as you bridge up, press into the heels and reach with the band. Finding that strong connection with the heels. And reach the hips down as you reach the arms up and over. You can round or flat back, whatever feels best on your spine today. Curl it up and lift and reach. Hold that band connection. Just tuck the hips under you and then take it back over and reach. 2 more there, really utilizing the mobility of the shoulders. Round down, feel that chest collapse. Last one, take it up. And really round through the spine coming down. And then stretch the legs out all the way. Palms are going to face each other in your band. You'll start to bring them up slow. And then curl the chin to chest, reach and lift long. Reach for the roll up over the feet. Tucking the pelvis under, round, feel that resistance as you go back down to the mat. Heels nice and heavy. And inhale, exhale, start to curl the arms up. Chin to chest, lift and reach. Try not to use that momentum. Over, curling it down. Reach it long with the fingers. Tuck your pelvis under. 2 more like that. Curling chin to chest, reach and lift. And over. Curling it back down, round. Imprint the spine. 1 more here. Curl up. And round it down. Now rotate the arms so that the palms face your body as you start to roll up. Press into the band, reach and lift. And curl and lower, resist. Picking up the speed a little bit. Inhale, exhale, curl and reach. Pull back in those abdominals. Lower down for 3. Press the pinky finger to the band and reach. Upper body strength creeping in on you for 2. Armpits pulling down the body. Around. Last one. Curl and reach and lift. All the way back down to the mat. Taking the arms overhead. Palms face one another and bend your elbows in. Gonna bend your knees. Scoot myself back on the mat. And now, without a rolling spine and a flat back, you'll lift your hips up in one piece. The arms go up. You're going to cinch your hands all the way out to the ends of the band. The hips come back down. As they come up, you're going to draw the elbows to the mat and bring them apart and together and lift and reach. Open that chest. Upper body really warm. And pull it apart. And pull for 4. And up. 3. 2. Lift. 1. Holding it here. Really open the chest and shoulders. And then take the arms all the way up. And we'll round through the spine as you collapse the chest. Keep pressing away on that band. And then you'll grab the ends of the band. You'll bring the legs into your chest. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up here. You're going to extend the legs out from here. The fingers are released. You're going to start to pump the arms down and up towards your legs. We'll really pull those heels together. And as you really start to do that, pull the belly button to the ground. Big exhale. Inhale here. Big exhale. Try to blow out through the nose. Chin is in. Pressing to the sides of that band. You're going to get into the sides of the arms, armpits, low belly. Start to lower the legs a little bit more. Big pumps with those arms. Ears come away from shoulders, growing taller. A little bit lower with the legs, keep squeezing. Pull the belly button in. Last one. And reach those legs all the way down, arms lift and hold. Hold, 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 hover off the mat for 3, 2, 1, and return. Ooh, take the band away. Now you're gonna be nice and free in your arms. You'll take a roll up without your band. Reach and lift, stretch your toes. Hamstring stretch there. You'll start to come back down, curl through the spine. You're gonna lift your legs up and over. Find this curl of your upper back. Take it over and hold. Separating your feet, flex. Start to really press through the triceps. Arms should be strong as you roll through the spine. Chin comes away from your chest. You come halfway down with the legs, inner thighs connect, reach up and over. Pull to that deep low belly, stretch the full spine. Separate the feet, flex. Start to slowly curl down. One more time. Together, reach up and over. Separating feet and flex. Curling through. The right leg will stay up, left leg down. You're gonna circle it around and back up and hold 1. Circle around, up and hold 2. Circle 3. We're going for 5. Anchor the hips down and reverse. Out, big circle and left. Create space in your torso to make room for the leg. For 2, almost tuck the pelvis a little bit, hold. Bring the knee in, bring it in, give it a stretch. You'll switch legs, send it up. Cross in, around and up. 1 and 2. Anchor that bottom foot into the ground, nice and strong. And reverse, going out. Can you imagine those hip bones coming closer together and tying a knot to get tighter? For 4 and 5. Bend the knee, pull it in. Both knees into your chest, grab behind your thighs, rock it up. You're gonna rock it back slow. And rock it up, hold. Really let the weight of your legs drop into your hands as the shoulders draw down your spine and armpits to your hips. One more time there. And then go ahead and connect your elbows to your knees. Try to hold those elbows there, rock it back. Rock it up and balance. Don't let the elbows leave your legs. Ah, can you roll through that low belly even more? For 2. And 1. Grabbing onto the right leg. We're gonna pull it down and hold. Right there, hold. You're coming back up to that shape, lift. You're coming back down, pull the left knee in. Coming back up, hold. Come down, pull the right. Come up and hold. Down, pull the left. Up and hold. One more time each side. Can you use the stomach more? Less momentum. And now you're here. We'll switch through it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it in. Both arms and legs out. Hold it there. Arms circle around for 3, for 2, for 1. Pull it in, lift higher. Arms circle out, reverse directions for 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Good. Lower the head for a moment. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up. Same thing. We reach out. We circle the arms around. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in, lift higher. Arms out, circle around. 3. Hug the belly button to the spine and lower it down. Take a breath. We're gonna grab behind the right leg, hold it in, and then kick it away from you. So we're gonna just take singles. Here, singles, pull and pull, pull and pull. Now try to anchor the belly button closer to the mat as you also anchor the ribs. So now the torso is nice and long. You're bringing the leg towards you. And now take the arms behind your head. Keep the legs going. Keep them going. Elbows wide. Pull the belly button to spine. Use the oblique to bring the leg up for 3, 2. Both legs meet on 1. They lower down. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the heels, lift back up. Lower down. 3. Cradle the head. 2, 1. Squeeze and lift. One more there. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and lift. Reverse. Go down in one piece. Hold. Lift up. 3, 2, 1. Go down in one piece. Hold. Lift up. 3. Can you lift the head a little higher? And 1. Lower down. Hold. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Go for the crisscross. Twist and switch and switch. Now imagine that knee is pulling in towards your torso to activate that side body. Right in the center. Get longer. For 4, switch. 3, 2, and 1. Complete it. Take it in. Lower that head. Woo! Start to just circle the hips around with the knees. And reverse. Then we'll rock it up to a seated position. Taking the legs on either side of your mat. And you'll grab onto your band again. Okay, so you're going to place it on top of your wrist. And right in front of you there. And then you'll start to bring the chin to chest, curl over. Pull back your abdominals as you reach forward. Without shrugging the shoulders, stack yourself back up. Keeping the shoulders in place, chin in, curl through the sternum, pull back your abdominals. Imagine you're reaching up and over as you do almost a somersault with your head down to the mat. Try to pull your glutes together and then stack yourself back up. One more time. Coming all the way in. Curl it over. Imagine someone pulling your hips in the opposite direction so you get longer in that shape. And then bring your hands all the way to the ground and then all the way back up. All the way down. Try not to shrug the shoulders and lift up with the arms. For 3, pull the belly tight. 2, 1. Start to reach a little further, curl through the spine and stack it. And then one more version here. Take the arms down. Chin to chest, curl as you reach to the floor with those arms. And then you're gonna reach into a flat back. So the arms reach on that high diagonal. You pull them apart and together and apart. For 4, 3, 2, keep the shoulders down, lift them past your ears, up like you're hitchhiking with your thumbs. The back is flat, try to bring the shoulders together. For 3, 2, 1. This brings you all the way up. You hold that and cross your legs in front of you. You're gonna pull the band apart as you bring it behind your head. Reach it up and bring it forward. And reach it up and behind, pull it apart. And up and forward. For 4, and pull. And 3, 2. Try not to move that head, keep it still. 1, holding it there. Both arms come up. Your left arm is gonna pull down even more than the right. So you're having this kind of sort of angle with your arms. That opposite arm is trying to stay stable. For 3, 2, 1, reverse. Pull and pull. And this is it for that upper body. For 4, 3 for now, 2, and 1. Taking it down and roll those out. Good. Let's just take it behind you because this will feel good. And take the palms into it. So palms face down. And you're just going to lift your arms and lower. And lift. Slight bend to your elbows. And really reach and open. Just for 3. And 2. 1. Let's bring it in front of you. Cross legs. And then dive forward for a stretch. We'll take it on top of your thighs, and then we'll come onto your hands and knees. And first, we're just going to start by opening the back all the way up. And exhale, curl and round it under. And opening. And exhale, press into the wrists and round. Feeling the spine mobility. And how the end of the tailbone reaches up. And you meet at the same time. One more time there. And you're back to center. But you're gonna walk your hands tiny bit in front of you there. You're gonna bend and stretch the arms. Bend and stretch, and then as you come up, you're gonna lift that right leg out to the side. Again, bend and stretch, same leg, and lift. And bend and stretch. And lift. Try to stay center so you're not shifting too much. And reach it up. For 4. And lift. 3. Up. 2. Keeping that soft bend of the elbow. 1. Now you're keeping that leg up. You're lowering down to the left elbow. Pulse it up. Lift. 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 Open the band for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to bring it in all the way, stacking yourself up. And then we're going to go into the other side. So you're going to bend the elbows once. And then just right away lifting that left leg. Down. And you lift. And lift. And lower. And you're always resisting that mat. You come down. And up. Reach. For 4. Lift it. 3. For 2. Up. Last 1. You come down to that right elbow, lift the leg, little pulses with that leg into your band, keeping that hip open and try not to let it dip down at all. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back in, stretch it back for child's pose. And then rotate the palms to the ceiling so you get a little bit of shoulder rotation. We'll take your band off and we'll bring it onto the upper body again, onto the stomach. So we're going to take it onto the hands, and you can even hook your thumbs right into it. Let's bring the hands on the inside and then the thumbs on the outside so you can feel like you're gripping it. The legs will go out. You'll tuck your hips under you. And you're going to start to reach with the arms and fingers. You're lifting the arms up and hold. The head can stay down here. And then lower the arms. Same thing. Tuck your pelvis under, lift the arms up. And lower. Tuck under, lift up. And lower. 2 more. Tuck under, lift up. This one, your arms hold it there. You're squeezing the band, bring it behind you. This is familiar. We did this sitting up. And reach it forward. And pull the band. Head is down. And reach it forward. And pull. And extend. Really tuck those hips, pull. Get longer in that low back. For 3. And up. For 2. Up. 1. And up. Lower that band down in front of you. Take your hands underneath your forehead and bring the legs together. Tucking your hips lots. You're going to take that right leg, lift it up and hold. Reach it as long as you can possibly get it. Both hips are on the ground. And now you're going to bring it towards the center and then back right in line with your hip. It comes towards the center and back in line with the hip so that it comes closer to your other leg, maybe crosses your other leg, and then back in as you keep that hip down like a laser beam. For 3, back out. Use that inner thigh. For 2, 1, then hold it there. Lift it a little higher, scoop under and lower down. Into that other side, tuck, lift up and hold as if someone's reaching that leg away from you. Now start to cross it towards the other leg, back to center. Cross it in, back out. Both hips nice and sturdy. That leg is the only thing moving. Shoulders out of the ears. Back to center. 2 more. Are you scooping those hips? Working from that very inner thigh. Hold it. Scoop it, lift it even higher. And lower down. Heels together, toes apart. Tuck those hips, lift them up in one piece, and you hold. Start to beat those legs out and in. The heels quickly touch together and separate. Can you lift the legs even higher? Maybe the knees come off the ground. For 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Little circles with the legs, up and lift. Circles as they slightly separate and come back together. Your hips don't move, your lower back doesn't move. And reverse. Lift them up. That's an interesting feeling. Pulling the hip bones closer together, tuck under. For 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Let's reach it back and stretch. Find that rounded shape. And then we'll come all the way on the left side of your body. You'll take your, don't need the band yet, but we might take it eventually. So you're gonna start all the way down here. And now, instead of lying flat, you're gonna try to lift a little part of your body up away from the mat so that you're strong there. And then take your other hand.
So from there, you lift the leg, you're gonna bring it forward and reach it back. And bring it forward. Pull it and back. And reach. Now we're trying to feel this underneath oblique, closest to the ground. Here we go, keep the torso long. 3, 2, 1, holding it back, lift it up, big circle all the way forward, try not to dip down in the waist. And reach it up and around, that's it. And lift. 2 more. Last one. Reverse. Going forward and up. Lift. And around and up. Bottom leg really presses strong for 2, 1. Good, both legs there. You're gonna start to lower the hips down. So you lower all the way flat to the mat. You lift both legs up and lower and lift. So now your armpit can go closer to the ground, just the legs. And lift. Using that oblique, up and up. For 4, 3, keep those legs together. 2, hold it up on 1. Take that top arm, reach for the toes. You're gonna lower the bottom arm and try to slide it up and slide it down and slide it up and down. Pulling in with that belly button, using the back of that armpit. For 3 and 2. You start to lift up. You're gonna reach with that bottom arm, slide it to your elbow, keep coming up and hold. Hold it there, yes. You're gonna press into the hand, lift. Hold it there. You lower the legs and you lift up. If you can come all the way on that hand, go for it. And reach. And lower, and lift. Pull in through that little belly, lift, and lift. For 3, heels together if you can, toes apart. For 2, and 1. We're coming back over to that side. We're gonna bend your knees, lift it over. This is now not a stretch, this is actually an exercise. We grab the ankles, we go deeper into that oblique, and come up. Keep the elbow right by the ear and go deeper and over and go deeper right through here and reach it up. 1 more each side, or sorry, 1 more right here. Okay, now we're gonna stretch it out to the other side and even our body out. So we'll start down against your mat, picking up the top of that armpit. Holding that stability. Top leg lifts, swings forward. Pull into that bottom oblique, send it back. And reach. And sweep. All the while you're making your own resistance with the low abdominals tucking in. And you're holding onto those glutes in the back. For 4. And reach. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back, lift it up all the way around. Forward and sweep. Lift. Use that side waist up. For 2. Keep your bottom waist off the ground. And reverse. Go forward and lift and up. And back. Left. How can you get deeper in that tummy? For 2. And 1. Taking those legs together, you'll lower all the way down. So now you can come touching the mat here. Both the legs. Lift up and lower and lift. And reach. And up. Especially if I'm experiencing it now like I never have before. If your quad or IT band is really tight, this position is really gonna hurt. So foam rolling actually will really help
get you less out of pain in that quad and more into this. And now take that arm right by your side. You're gonna lift it up and try to go up with that body. And lift, and lift, and reach, and up. Pull into the deep abdominals, and up. Last one here. Good, now take that arm down. You start to slide yourself up as you reach and lift and lower and slide it up, reach and lift. Good, just not all the way yet, just a little bit. Sliding that arm down and lift. Yes, and reach it up. Up. 2 more there. Lift. Now we're gonna go for it. Come all the way up on the elbow. If you can hold it there, take it up all the way. You're gonna lower and lift and pull in and reach it up. Maybe a little Pilates V. Watch that bottom shoulder for 3 and 2 and 1. Take it all the way back down and we'll bend your knees. Lift it up. Reaching for your ankle. Take it over. Big stretch. Try to pull deep into your oblique. Connect your arm to your ear and take it up and over. Squeeze. Good. Straight arm. And reach. Yes, straight arm because you're reaching for those fingers to go stretch in here. Yep, 2 more. That was kind of preparing us for what's next. Okay, well first we're gonna do a little series and then back to the end. So we're gonna come onto your hands and knees. We're nice and warm. We're gonna take that right, we're gonna take the left leg behind you, open it up in a turned out shape. You're lowering down to your right forearm. You're holding it here. You're gonna bring the leg up to a pulse. Lift, lift, and reach. So you're gonna turn out with that knee. You're not all the way parallel, and you're trying to almost wrap the foot around to that back wall. Up and up for 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Now extend the leg out all the way. Now lift, pulse it up, lift. Find both glutes together. Get longer in that leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go back to the bench shape and back to the extension. Back to the bench shape, back to extension. Little lift, back to the bend, lower lift, and extend, lower lift. Back to a bend, lower lift, and extend, lower lift. We go wrap around for bend, lower lift, and extend. So don't shorten that hip, keep the foot wrapping around, lower lift, and extend. 2 more, wrap, lower lift, reach, extend, lower lift, 1 more, wrap, up and down, and extend, up and down. Take it all the way in, walk your hands over to that other side. Big stretch. Right into that other leg. Onto the left forearm. Taking that right leg, wrap it around. It goes for pulses, lift. And up. Knee is nice and turned out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find the extension, little lifts. Up. Get longer through the front of that hip. Turn out those legs. And up, up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it 1. We wrap the foot around, find the bend, lower lift. And extend, lower lift. Wrap it around, lower lift. Extend, lower lift. Now when you wrap it around, keep reaching the toe behind you. And reach it up, lower lift. Wrap the foot around you, lower lift.
and reach up, lower lift, wrap around. So you're getting more stretched out in the hip flexor, not shortening. And extend, lower lift. For 3, up and down, straight. For 2, and straight. Last one, bend, lower lift, extend, lower lift. Come all the way in. Take the stretch over. Okay, just after that one, we'll come down to your stomach real quick here. We take the arms out in front of you, hold that shape. Legs together, zip them under. Lift the right leg, opposition, and lower, and lift. Find opposition and lower. Now as you switch, really press down with your standing arm, and press down. Find the swim, and press down and go up. Scoop those hips. Go for the swimming, releasing the mat, and switch. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing up. We're gonna lift your feet. Find the down dog and hold. Pedal through the heels. We're gonna end this one strong. Doing something I haven't done in a while in class. We're gonna cross your left foot over the right ankle. And you're gonna walk your left hand further out on the mat. Yeah, so as you start to come down, you're gonna lower the hips, and that left hip starts to lower to the mat as you kind of open your body, and then you're lifting the hips all the way back up to a pike. You bend the right arm. You start to come down. You lower the hips as you look over that right shoulder. You lift it back up, send the hips high. Good, pull into that oblique, and you lower. Look over the shoulder, press and lift up. Bend the right elbow, and lower down one more time. And all the way up. Woo, straighten it out for a down dog. This one's called snake twist. You're gonna cross, I'm just gonna turn around here, crossing the left, over the right ankle. Walk the right arm a little further than the left. As you start to come down, you pull into the belly button, you twist your hips, look over that left shoulder. And now lift the hips, pike it up. You can bend the left elbow to send it back, straight legs, or straighten the arms. Pull in through that oblique. Bend the hips low, look over left shoulder. Lift it up. Make sure you're not sliding. And lower down, get that big twist. Over and lift. Are your shoulders hiking up? 2 more, coming down and open. This is definitely an advanced move. And lift up.
Didn't notice.
1 more time. Lower down all the way. It's major. And lift it up. Opening the feet. Find that down dog. Stretch through the heels. Last little bit here. We're going to come all the way into plank, holding it. Feet are together. You're going to bring your heels to the left side as you open the right arm. Find that side plank. Hold it there. Bring the right foot slightly in front of you. Lift higher into your hips. Reach the right arm overhead. Bring it back to center and reach it back over. Back to center. 1 more time. 1 more chance to get deeper. Back to plank. You'll unravel the feet and open it up for that side plank. The left foot comes slightly in front. Reach the arm up. Hold. You'll go deeper, make that rainbow shape, and then just back up to neutral and reach it over. Get into it. 2 more. Lift. And 1 more here. Reach. Start to bring it down. We're going to resist the mat. Bend your elbows all the way in. Stretch the upper body up to the sky. Finding that downward dog. Lift. You're just going to reach the right leg high up to the sky. And then take it through to the center, curl. You're going to bring the leg on the side, find pigeon stretch. And then just lower down to the mat. Take a breath.
Let's even go a little deeper here. As you lower down to the mat, take that left leg, sweep it around over the other one, pull it in tight, and hold that stretch. Big breath in. Taking it back around, finding that down dog. Lift. Left leg reaches high. Pulling in towards you. Sweep it to the center and lower down. And then walk that right leg back behind you more. Start to lower all the way to the mat. 3 deep breaths. You'll lower that hip down, cross that right leg over, take the stretch. Pull in tight. I'm trying to get both hips on the ground. Just to stretch out the body, we're going to either take reverse table or bridge. So reverse table, you're going to come up and hold it there. Reach it all the way up. Couldn't even do this one for the first one. And then take it back down. You can either stay there. The next option is to come down, interlace your hands for shoulder bridge, come up and hold. This is just a nice way to open your back, tucking through the hips, strong in the heels. Round it down there. You can either do one of those two, or take your hands all the way behind you, press into your heels, and lift up. Power through the glutes. Breathe through your abdominal stretch. And on your next exhale, you'll ease your way down as you chin to chest round. Maybe you lift on the toes as you curl all the way. Bringing the knees into your chest.